Hello and welcome to another episode of Raw and Score Trivia, the only thing you can do on a road trip that's even funner than I Spy. I know that's a very low bar, but it's all I've got, goddammit. I'm the Quizzard, and I was on a road trip not too long ago, and the people I was with challenged me to play a couple of my older episodes to see what score I got. And I was like, what? I'll definitely get 35 out of 35, easily. Well, I played 2 episodes, and I got a 30 and a 31. That means even though I wrote every goddamn question, I still didn't score as highly as Erin, Christian, and Ren's best score. It's not like I studied hard or found the answer sheet. I literally wrote the test and I couldn't get full marks. Is there something wrong with me? No, that's not the first question, and you don't have to answer it. We score out of 35 points in Raw and Score with 20 questions worth 1 point each in the question round, a stupidly hard question worth 5 points, a bonus round at the end worth 5 points, and a game that we play throughout the question round which is worth 5 points as well. This week, the game throughout is Fake Fact. This is one of my favourites. In this one of the answers and questions is going to be completely bogus. Your job is to call out Fake Fact if you think you found the question that is not true. You only get to call out Fake Fact once, so don't waste your shot, but I'm not going to give you much time to do it, so you have to be quick. If you can pick up the Fake Fact, you get 5 points. Alright, so remember to listen out for a Fake Fact in the question round, which is starting now. Question 1. How many jokers would you generally find in a deck of cards? Question 2. How many electrons does a hydrogen atom have? One electron. Question 3. Which of the big cats are the only ones to live in groups? Lions. All of the other cats live alone. Question 4. No cheating. On a computer keyboard, which letter is between the letters J and L? K. Question 5. Baghdad is the capital city of which country? Iraq. I wonder where the bag mum and bag kids are. Ooh, I'm happy with it. Question 6. In which James Bond movie does James Bond go to space? Moonraker. Question 7. Which country won gold at the 2024 Olympics for men's soccer? Spain. Question 8. What is the capital city of Portaluni? Pottypoo. When I travelled around Europe, it was honestly one of my favourite countries to go to. Except it's not. Fake fact, Portaluni is not a real country, and Pottypoo is not a real city. In case you didn't notice, I stuck the words Portaloo, Potty, and Poo in those countries, so if you fell for that, I'm very pleased with myself, and if you didn't, I'm still pretty pleased with myself. It's very highbrow comedy, so it might have gone over some of your heads. If not, give yourself 5 points. Real question 8. With 87 awards and 305 nominations, which TV show has won the most Emmys of any show as of 2025? Saturday Night Live, and that was followed by Game of Thrones. Question 9. Which notoriously difficult platforming game revolves around the character Madeline climbing a tall mountain? Celeste. If you like video games and also enjoy mild torture, definitely play Celeste. Question 10. At the end of World War II, the US dropped nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and which other city? Nagasaki. Question 11. Disregarding colour, how many types of piece are there in a game of chess? 6. Pawns, bishops, knights, rooks, queens and kings. Question 12. Denmark only shares a land border with one other country. Which country is it? Germany. Question 13. Which rapper did Kendrick Lamar take aim at in his 2024 single, Not Like Us? He was dissing Drake. Question 14. A TV show has 7 seasons, each with 9 episodes. How many episodes are there in total? Seven times 9 is 63. Question 15. The ancient Japanese tradition of ohaguru involves dyeing which part of your body black? Your teeth. Question 16. Who had the albums Let's Dance, Black Star, and The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust? David Bowie, the man literally never had a bad album. Question 17. What caused the Chernobyl disaster? A nuclear power plant melting down. Recording this, I've realised that I've put 2 nuclear disaster themed questions in one episode. How rare. Question 18. Not including the reset button, how many buttons appear on the original rectangular Digimon virtual pet toy? Three buttons. That was the peak of toys. Question 19. What type of creature is a hammerhead? A hammerhead is a shark. And question 20. If I was astrophobic, which noise would be likely to scare me? Thunder. Alright, that's it for the questions. Did you pick up the fake fact, or did you think Pooh Country was real? I think this episode might get me a Pulitzer. Coming up, we have the really unbelievably stupidly hard trivia question and the bonus round for the episode. This week, the bonus round is speed maths. See you soon. We're back. It's time for the thing that made that really big crater somewhere in Australia that everyone knows about. The really hard trivia question. I have a really hard question for you. You get 5 points if you can get it right. Here it is. If I went up to you and said in German, Du bist ein lila Hund, what would I have just said to you? Du bist ein lila Hund. I know there are a couple people who listen in Germany, so this is the world's easiest hard question for them. Du bist ein lila Hund. Alright, lock in your answer. I said, you are a purple dog. I know, how very rude of me. If you got that right, you get 5 points. Well done. And now it's time for the bonus round of the episode. This episode, it's speed maths. In this game, I'm going to give you 10 maths questions, starting off pretty easy and ending relatively hard. You're not going to have very much time to answer them, and your job is just to get them right. Every one you get right is worth half a point. And I think the easiest way to score this is just to count your score out of 10 and then halve it at the end, rather than counting in half points with your fingers. I always say, if you're not sure, just blurt out an answer. You might be right, and if you're wrong, it might be funny and people will laugh at you. It's a win-win. Alright, speed maths starting now. Question 1, 2 plus 8. 10. Question 2, 2 times 7. 14. Question 3, 21 divided by 3. 7. Question 4, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3. 15. Question 5, 6 times 6. 36. Question 6, 8 times 8. 64. Question 7. 100 divided by 4. 25. Question 8. 24 times 3. 72. Question 9. 14 squared. 196. And question 10. The square root of 441. Have a guess. 21. Alright, I reckon speed maths is the most divisive round that I do. I reckon half of people absolutely hate it and half of people absolutely love it, and there's no in between. No one's like, speed maths is alright. Anyway, half your score and add it to your total, and that's all the points this episode. Don't forget to find Raw and Score Trivia on Facebook or Instagram and send me a message with your name and score, and I'll say your name and score at the end of a show. This week, I've heard from Max and Nina from Wisconsin, who scored 24 points. Rick scored a 20. Laura scored a 23. The Tarawood Propagators won the week with a 27. And Steph scored an 18. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you on Monday with another episode. Bye-bye.